Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play No Man's Sky Permadeath Edition. I'm your host, Clash Fate. It's episode 87 and we are in the Hilbert quadrant and there are hostile sentinels here and I am looking for copyright. Carbon. Here, ferrite. Carbon, nitrogen. Oh, who's this guy? He looks like trouble. Reckless. Ancient data structure. Oh, I know what that is. I don't need to worry about that. Carbon, nitrogen. Gotta be something somewhere. It's usually some kind of special tree or something. Carbon and star bulb. There's gotta be some copyright around here somewhere. Ooh. Carbon and oxygen. Carbon and star bulb. Two of 14 critters. And star bulb. There's a bunch of words over in that direction. So I'm gonna head that way. You run down there and you look at that. Because while you're going down there, I'm heading this way. So I'm gonna pooch. Okay, it's prudent. Thing is headed back over in my direction. Oh, what do we have? Unidentified plant, which one? It's got flat leaves. It's got mordite. There's got to be some copyright somewhere, doesn't there? Hey, what the hell happened there? Oh, you. Hmm. I'm not seeing it. Not seeing any copyright anywhere. What about these big trees? Star bulb. Star bulb. It's just, I don't think I've ever seen one of these planets not have copyright on it, so I just haven't found the right thing is what I'm thinking. There's a big, huge forest of stuff over there. If we're missing it, if it's a special kind of tree, it's going to be over there. So let's go check that out. The Viking word for avoids, yes. Do you have the Viking word for finds copyright? Stay away from me. Usually there's some kind of tree. What is this thing? Copyright! It's this thing, it looks like that. Whoa, 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 what do you mean no free slots? First of all, exosuit, high capacity, please. Okay, so now we kind of know what it looks like that. This could take a while, but at least we know what it looks like. Like that. I need to find a tree with it. I hope I can just... I hope I left my ship with some thruster stuff so I can just call it over to myself when I need it. Oh my gosh, what is that thing? It looks like a scorpion or something. What is it? Oh, it's like giant. What is it? Oh my god, it looks scary. Cold-blooded, yeah. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. I don't trust you not to eat me. How much do I need? Where's my copyright at? 32. Okay, I need twice as much as that. I hear you, creatures. Oh, look at these guys. They have colorful, they're like deer. They have really colorful things on them. That's cool. There's something out in the waters there, too. Oh, these things are always impossible to get. Hey, I did it. Oh, jeez. You can get as mad as you want to be. You do not scare me. I need these plants. So, get bent. Sometimes it's the hardest part about getting the fishies is there's usually several different kinds. Like here's some more. And you just gotta wait for them to spawn. How many more do I need? Oh, I'm getting close. Wait a minute. Is that enough? I can make... Hold on. Bugger off. Okay, so what did I need to make here? Not the fusion core. Pin it. Let's pin the formula. What was it called? Mind arc. Jeez. How do I find it in this mess? Living glass. Craft glass from frost crystals. Okay. Living glass. I needed lubricant, and then I needed living glass, which gave me, oh, I needed 5 glass, that's why. Living glass, and then the mind arc. Alright, I did it. Alright. That's super. So the question is, can I just call my ship over here? It's saying no. It can. Thank you. You're beautiful. I'm sure that used up the last of the fuel, and now I got uranium, so. "20 seconds to the hollow terminus." That's nice. Hey, this one even has a landing pad near. Rock and roll. Coochie coo. Hollow terminus activated. Tuned to Artemis. Signal match detected. Hello. Access the logs. Bring the mind arc to Artemis. Oh, okay. I have to go up into space. Well then. In that case, why are we going? Hey, come on. Hey, center on it. Oh my gosh, what's it trying to do? I don't know what it's trying to do. Speak to Artemis. Where? Why? How? Center on that. Center on that, you stubborn thing. So I have to use this particular one. Hey, I'm trying to get over here. Artemis. Kazugit. That right there. The thing I hate the most. This is what you start with. I hate you. Oh. Use the mind arc. Activate the mind arc. I do not know what I expect. Some show of light and fury. Some catharsis where Artemis emerges in the flesh, restored to life before my eyes. But it is not to be. One moment I see their hologram, and the next there is nothing. The stranger who gave me these blueprints beckons me over, their signal still active. No. The travelers were a dream, an idea that we would meet and become more than ourselves. Artemis had it, you had it, Apollo too, though they would conceal it. Even I had this dream long ago. There are more of us than you know, my friend, walking these worlds, yearning for friendship. No one wants to be alone, not truly, but the closer you get to others, the more you risk hurting yourself, hurting them. Why the hyphen? I don't get it. The deeper secret of the universe is not that of the glass or the Aerons or the progenitors. It is the final act, the decision to abandon those who need you. It is the primal sin, the foundation of existence itself. Go to the stars, traveler. Your friends wait for you. They will help you bring peace to poor Artemis. Return when you are finished. Oh. I wish I could care about this quest for anything, for any reason. But I just hate bad writing. I hate it. Alright, I'm in the stars. What the hell do I need to do? Here we go. Hello, who goes there? We are heading for your position. Identify yourself, or there will be consequences. We aren't bluffing. We are not liar, Gek. The entity appears hostile, but despite their promise of consequences, I suspect that they are indeed bluffing. They do not look like a warrior, nor does my ship warn me of incoming danger. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm done with that. So, Polo, who we've already talked to, but the game is going to treat it like we've never, ever spoken before. This is the point in time when No Man's Sky completely loses me. Because as a exploration-based building, go see planets and travel space game, it's fantastic. And as something with quests and dialogue and writing, it's probably the most disappointing thing I've ever played. And that is why I generally hate doing Artemis's quests. And that is why in several of my other playthroughs I just haven't done it. Because it's... garbage is being kind to it. Oh, yeah, whatever. Just tell Nana about your journey. I don't care. I don't care now. Repeat portal. Did it see you? Did the Atlas find you? Please, you must not go back. Dude, I did a whole bunch of Atlas quests. Nada becomes more frightened as I tell them about my encounter with the Atlas terminal. They begin to scan me with their visor, looking for signs of something they call rampancy. Eventually, satisfied by their scan, Nada calms down. Ask why I have come here. Artemis. I tell Nada that I carry the remains of a traveler named Artemis, an explorer who lost their life attempting to find others of their kind. I'm about to explain the nature of the Monarch when Nada touches it directly. The lights on their mask burning more brightly than ever. Even though they aren't. It is Echo. I never thought to see a traveler soul. You are so beautiful. Artemis Echo is in pain, disconnected. Traveler, we can help them. But there's a choice. Artemis Echo will never have body again, will never explore again. Old life is gone. You must choose. Upload them to machine, to sub-simulation where they may live on, or help Artemis Echo end suffering. Great. Ask about the simulation. I ask what life would be like inside the simulation. Nada pauses for a moment, staring at me strangely. Nada tells me Artemis would still feel joy at the things they experienced. But if they should learn of their fate, that they were alone, no longer real, unable to meet their friends, such knowledge may cause great pain. You must choose. Say you have decided. Go speak with Paul. Specialist Polo. Nada told me what you need to do. Just know, new friend, we've been on so many missions together. God, you guys just couldn't have a bit flag in there that's like, oh yeah, the player has talked to Polo before, let's use different dialogue. You're killing me. It's like amateur hour with the dialogue. Come on, man. Machine is ancient and powerful, a relic of a world long since destroyed. As I stand before it, Nada tells me of its origin. How 1,000 entities died rescuing it from obliteration of Corax Prime. It is a simulation of a solar system, a prayer offered to the Atlas. Exactly like what we're in. Nod will not explain how a simulation would act as a prayer. Upload Artemis. I really don't care. Really don't care. Because the whole idea is absurd. Because this is a simulation. All the galaxies are simulations. Your simulations. And so now they're telling you that it can't ever have a body because it's got to put it in a simulation. Whatever. You know what? Bad writing is just bad. Apollo, hey bud. I'm just gonna go through that because I've got something trying to come kill me. It's just a machine. And now they're gonna shoot me, and that's really dumb. Alright. Great. Good job, Hello Games. Yeah. Alright. Thanks. Alright. I don't care about asking if it was right. I just want to get... I'd like to not die here. I'd like to not die here. Come on. Gosh. You guys decided that the best time to do dialogue was right when... and to spawn enemy ships was right when I'm trying to do dialogue with something. Oh my god. Well, I don't want to protect my ships. I just want to continue on with the quest. Oh my gosh. What is this thing? What is this? Is that my ship? Can you destroy some of the other ones? I don't have the... God. So suddenly this game has just become... I've put 85 plus episodes into this game now. And right here during Artemis' questline is when it becomes frustrating and annoying. And it just becomes stupid. Becomes stupid. This game just becomes really dumb. Dumb dialogue. Dumb dialogue. Okay, show me where I'm supposed to go. Use the monolith to learn the location of a portal. I couldn't be more frustrated right now. I don't care. Everything about this game was really neat, right up to the point where I had to start doing Artemis' quest, and then, you know, the bad dialogue I could just skip over before. I've had a couple episodes where I've ranted about the Kazugat thing. It's really annoying, but this is perhaps the worst quest and the worst dialogue I have ever experienced in any video game I have ever played, and that is saying a lot. Because I've played some really clunky stuff, man. We all have. But this is just... this is epic badness. I need something else. Ion batteries, thanks. Okay. Sweltering dam. Oh, guess what? Can you... yeah, thermal protection is getting its butt kicked, so... show me what you got. Anomaly, anomaly, anomaly. Locate the portal. This is all I care about now. I don't even care about your idiotic dialogue. Hey, we're Hello Games, and obviously all of our programmers are spending all their time on VR because absolutely nobody is spending any time learning how to write dialogue or figuring out how to piece together a reasonable quest or to create anything that makes any kind of sense whatsoever. I mean, I get it. At its core, it's actually a really cool quest idea. Oh, there's another traveler here, and they're lost, and they need your help, and oh, guess what? They're not actually real. Somehow, you're able to talk to them, because guess what? The world that they're living in, and the universe that they're living in, and the universe you're living in, is all a giant simulation. It's all just ones and zeros in some giant computer called Atlas. Great. Brilliant. But, you know, maybe, I don't know, write the dialogue to make that clear. Write the dialogue to make that interesting to read. Write the dialogue so that it's not flippin' frustrating and you don't feel like a dentist is pulling all the wrong teeth. Oh yeah, now we gotta do this. I forgot about this, man. It's a good thing you have. Good thing to have all this stuff on here, because this is. Go farm for a bunch of stuff. Request this planet's address. Alright, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Now what? Contact Apollo at the Holo Terminus. Where's my ship? And there's a Holo Terminus where? There's one over there. How far away? 14 minutes. It should be nothing in the ship. That would be fantastic. Oh, you know what I want to do? This is what I want to do. You and I have missed each other. I don't need the hauler. It's got nothing in it right now. So might as well use my fun ship. Oh man. This ship and the wings folding is the only reason I would play third person. Because that would be kind of cool. Can I get all the way up here in one go? Yes, we can. Awesome. No ladder climbing. Holo Terminus activated. Tune to Apollo. Apollo, the mercenary who was a human and now has some kind of weird robot form. Okay. Have you found the glyphs? Yes. So look at Apollo. I think of all that I saw within the portal. Of what happened to Artemis when they walked that same path. I think of the face of the Atlas of the way Nada warned me not to return to those tunnels. What tunnels? I do not know if the portals are safe. Okay. I give Apollo the glyphs, asking them to take care to remember what happened to Artemis. They assured me that they will, promising to see me soon. Before I go, they advise me to find out what I can from this so-called null. They warn me to be careful too. Whatever. Okay. Great. Find traveler null. Speak to first traveler null. How am I supposed to do that? Locate a Holo Terminus. Speak to null. Can I just do it in the same one? Yeah. Jeez, alright. Oh, great. Nice to see you, dude. Two travelers, one who cared too much and one who cared too little. The universe is not what you thought it would be, is it? What you felt was promised. I don't know, it's a video game. Don't feel bad. Every sentient being that has ever lived has felt this way at some point. I know I did, once upon a time. I was angry, confused at my own solitude. Imagine my surprise when you woke me. Oh, I know you didn't mean to. I know you were just playing around with the portals. But whatever you did, I am here now and I need your help. The Atlas, it is not what you think it is. Something is happening to the universe. Something I need your help to figure out. Fine. There is an observatory nearby. It will lead you to the location of a crashed freighter of great interest to our investigation. Okay. Leave. Great. Now what? I escaped, traveler. I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting, terrible smiles within the dark, and the next I was here. Well, wherever here is. This new world has a sun, it has life. It's beautiful, but I think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though. We'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring the star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they died, that I made a choice to bind their soul within a simulated star system. They believe that this is still possible to fulfill the dream of meeting another galaxy. Tell Artemis the truth. But how do I tell them their world is not real? Even if I saved them from death, I took their dreams away from them. They are limited to a single system and will never meet a kindred soul. Be direct. Tell Artemis everything, from the cave I discovered within their grave to the final upload of their soul to a simulated solar system. Artemis thinks I'm joking at first. I will never forget how their smile falters. After a few more questions, they tell me they need some time to think about what I have said. Great. Okay, so visit the observatory. How far away is that? Not too far. Were there choices to be made there? Continue the deception? Tell him about the good parts of being in a simulation, like maybe you won't ever die again? I don't know. I don't know because I don't care. Because the game and its dodgy, stupid writing made me not care. That's the thing about writing. And that's the thing about dialogue. And that's the thing about building a quest and a story, is making the players care. And if all you're going to do is annoy the hell out of them by doing it really poorly, really poor quality, with bad dialogue and bad writing and bad design decisions, then who really gives a shit? I care about this. I care about upgrading my ship and making things better for myself. I don't care about this dumb questline, but I do care about getting to the 10th system. So what I want to do is this. I want to buy stuff, not drop pod coordinate data. Starship launch fuel, yes. I need a bunch of this because I also wanted you. I know you have a few of these. You have technology. Oh, you only have the one? Oh, man. You guys stink. Salvage technology. Well, if I start building a base in the future. If I get to the 10th system. What's this? Ooh, look at that. It looks fancy. It's C-class. It's small. It looks fancy, but it's a lie. I'm sorry if the last episode and this episode I'm ranting a lot about this, but this is really important to me because this is a part of the reason why we play video games, is for things like story and dialogue and characters that make us care about them. And when video games choose to muck that up, it's really irritating, especially a game like No Man's Sky, which obviously has a lot of talented developers working on it. And I don't say that to mean to be facetious. I mean, they've built a procedural game that has provided us with millions of worlds to play in. And it's pretty incredible. It's a pretty incredible thing that they've done. It's definitely a... Oh. That's what you get for being big and ugly. But they've done... Technologically, this game is actually really amazing. And I don't think anybody can deny that, because to think about where game development has gone in the 25 years that I've been playing PC games, this is nothing short of astounding. Procedural programming has changed the game, and what these guys have done with it, with the ship designs and the colors and the randomness and the crafting and the base building and then everything that's coming and beyond, VR and more multiplayer. You know, there's just 1,000 things here to talk about that are really good, but it's all marred by some really bad storytelling and some really bad dialogue and writing, just writing in general. I mean, who played this game the first time and thought that the writing was any good? Did any of you? Because if you did, I'm really surprised. I mean, I would like to introduce you to some authors and some movies so that you can experience some really good writing. Because this is not it. I'm a huge fan of science fiction, and I'm a huge fan of even mediocre writing. You know, but this is pretty bad stuff here, and it's marring the experience. And maybe someone at Hello Games didn't think it was going to mar the experience, but they would be wrong. Read the log. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive, but I must die as I lived. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. Okay. I must die as I lived. Oh, come on. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the sentinels... See, that's not erratically, that's just... Okay. Time passed, and the sentinels did not seem so much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. They struck as one, an attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. Unfathomable. I'm your space stepmom. Titan. It's the only name I could trademark. If you get all those movie references, leave a comment. I'll love you. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end, to their credit. They concealed me within their flotilla as they headed toward the center. And we're going to spell center as the English do. Okay. Even though we've used non-British words the whole rest of the way. They are coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them that we already know, all of us, in our hearts. We are not alone. Even if I die, even if all that is left of me are these words, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10 just like me. 1,000. 1,000,000 travelers. We are not alone, for every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived. We existed no matter the horror of the end. They're at my door. Activate the holo terminus. I don't want to do freighter salvage. Activate the holo terminus. Speak to no. Definitely not salvaging anything. That's right. You know what would be a really neat game feature? Here's just an idea to throw at you. It would be really neat if you could salvage tech from freighters that could be used to somehow improve your own freighter or your frigates. Notice how frigates, as they level up, quote unquote, go from being C class to B class to A class, and they get better. Notice that? And notice how they get more skills and things. They have like 5 points on them, and those 5 points can have things like plus 15 or whatever. Wouldn't it be really cool if salvaging freighters could allow you to improve your frigates with tech? There's an idea. That would all of a sudden make salvaging freighters kind of like worthwhile. Speak to Null. Okay, what did you find out there? Tell me everything. Share discoveries. I tell Null of the freighter and its recordings, how it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a single traveler and a Korvax entity by the name of Nod. I ask whether this individual is my friend or is the name is a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence, traveler. The Atlas is with you. I am sure of that now. It wants you to see what you are seeing. Okay, the freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless... See, how did we establish this line of text right here? The freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. How did we establish that? There are countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions where things happen differently, but there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels move between dimensions at will. Oh, really? Okay. The Atlas created all life. I am done. Okay, ask what... That's what I want to get to. It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness. From this deed, paradise was lost. Great, so we just want to regurgitate the Bible in our video game. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between the universes, they grow thin. How exactly? We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Viking station and speak with them. I will translate. For all our bloodthirst... Okay. Alright, so... Speak to Mercenary Guild representative. Okay, that's right. That now becomes the... The important part is... Now you've got to raise your factions. That's what I remember. We have to raise our factions. Okay. Well, that's where I'm going to end this episode. We're going to go up to the space station. They're going to tell me, you have to raise your factions. So folks, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with me as we get to these last few episodes. Well, I don't know if they're the last few, but these episodes where I'm really annoying. So, thanks for watching. As always, if you guys like the content, subscribe to the channel. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. I'll do my best to respond. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.